Welcome to the short video on risk and quality assurance for the mentoring program 2021-22. The mentoring team at ETF will be working with the quality assurance team to look at the participation in the program. We have a DFE requirement to do a 10% sampling check throughout the program of the grants available. That means you do have a 90% chance of not being asked for a check, but 10% of you will have a check. The grant team will be looking through all documentation submitted. It will be looked against the criteria in the grant letter, and there is a checklist that they will complete, and in order for you to pass, you need to score 70% and above. For those scores below 70%, we will warrant further investigation to improve the reporting process. ETF shall conduct sampling of the mentoring program's monthly reporting document to assure the grants are being used for their agreed purpose. The grant checks will ensure adequate budget checks are completed, that the spend against evidence for each partner is recorded appropriately. The exercise shall be conducted by the quality assurance team at the ETF, with the organisations being sampled selected at random. In addition to this, DFE may ask to audit your documents and your grant spend, so please ensure you have all of your paperwork in order, all of your evidence available to hand at all times. On screen you can see examples of our risk register that are part of our progress reporting that grant leads are required to complete. The top example is what we deem as a good risk register, and the second one is an unsatisfactory example of completing the risk register. Looking at the top example for a moment, you can see that the risk statement is clear. It includes an event, cause and effect. We've also got some really clear mitigations and actions of how the risk is going to be reduced. You'll be required to identify using a drop-down the type of risk it is, and we've pre-populated that to help you. Then you'll need to complete the likelihood and impact, which is scores 1 to 5. It will then generate a score and automatically be coloured either green, amber or red. For those where there's red, we are hoping that post-mitigation scoring will reduce this to an amber or green colour. Towards the far right, you'll see that there's a report 1 to 4. These are the different reporting times that you are required to complete this. This ensures us that you are looking at your risks on a regular basis and checking them and reducing them where possible. It might be that your scores are the same in each reporting period. We'd like to see them reduce, especially if they start at red. We certainly don't want to see them increase. In the second example, you can see that the brief statement is really brief. It feels hurried and ill-considered, and it's missing information. It's likely that we'll be coming back to you to ask you to complete that further.